What's happening, man? I'm Onlyzhay if you don't know. If you do know, what up, though? Why I look both ways like I'm crossing the road? I don't know. Meet me at the crossroads and you won't be lonely. Listen, today is Think About That Tuesday. And today I want y'all to think about something, man. You know, a lot of people say things and about the word. You feel me? Oh, they just stories. Don't take it literally. As if things have not been already shown that the word says about these things, shown it to be true, but they still say, like, all these world catastrophes. I said last week, these giant skulls that have been found when the word speaks about giants in the book of First Chronicles and in the book of Samuel, you'll see them talking about Goliath, all these things. So the world flooded back in Genesis when Noah had the ark, you feel me? So I was wondering, right? I was like, there is such thing as ancient cities underneath, like under the ocean, under the sea. And who is taking their time to build things and put them in the sea and in the ocean, deep in the ocean? Who's taking their time to do that? I don't think. It hasn't been proven. Nobody said anything like that. So, leads me to one conclusion. Where do they come from? They must have already been there. You mean like the earth flooded over top of it, kind of like that? Like the earth tucked them in, tucked in them cities and kissed them goodnight. You feel me? Like put them down, like on the set. On my shark, the ocean put that city down. On my shark though. You feel me? So look, enough with the goofy stuff. Let's watch this. Let's just look at these under city ruins. Let's just look at it. Let's just look and see what happened. What do you think about that? Huh? So in 3, 2, 1, I'm hitting play now.
With 71% of the Earth's surface being covered in water, it's no surprise there are hidden gems located beneath the surface. From buried treasures,
I'm going to try not to pause a lot like I normally do, but listen, go ahead, pause right here, listen.
With 71% of the Earth's surface being covered in water, it's no surprise there are hidden gems located.
Now you see this? I don't know if this is a Photoshop picture or nothing like that, but look, check this out. You see homegirl right here in the middle of the screen. Yo. You can tell by the way the hair shape, the face, the body. This is a woman of melanated descent. You feel me? I'm not a black Israelite, nothing like that. I'm just stating facts. You feel me? I know that the locks and me saying, yeah, don't get it confused, right? But if this is under the water and all these things happened. All these things happened over there in Egypt and all these different places, right? You know those people was melanated people. I'm not saying that they are the chosen ones. I'm not on no black Israelite tip. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. We all know that those people was melanated. You feel me? So in the Bible, everybody was melanated. So if these statues and these ruins that got flooded during the Bible days happen, and then you see the replicas of the people looking like us, it must be true. I'm just saying.
Beneath the
I'm gonna try not to pause too much, but
treasures, UFOs, and entire cities, you never know what you'll find when you take a dive. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up because today we'll be sharing 10 most amazing things ever found underwater. Just wait until you see the photos of a sunken pirate city in the Caribbean. We promise it'll shock you.
Them boys got Johnny Depp on tap line.
In the year 2000, French archaeologists discovered an entire Egyptian city 30 feet below the Mediterranean
Egyptian
Sea.
city.
Known as Heraklion, the city was a vibrant and bustling town, judging by the artifacts that were found. Numerous statues of ancient pharaohs, pieces of artwork, coins made of gold, lead, and bronze, and a fleet of ships were discovered on the floor of the sea. It's unknown how the city managed to get submerged beneath the water. Many believe the rising of
It's unknown.
The sea could have swallowed the entire city, or the town was possibly the victim of a natural disaster, such as a tidal wave or a massive earthquake. A hidden river.
If a massive earthquake or the sea rising, the sea just rises up over cities. The sea just be rising up, B. Like, word up. Yo, seas rise every day, B. Seas rise every day, B. Like, you see the Egyptian stuff, Egypt, melanated people. I'm just saying, man. Just keep some things in mind.
Scientists have discovered a river that follows along the bottom of the Black Sea. Deep-sea divers explored the area and found that the river has its own waterfalls, trees, and leaves. The river's layers of dense water were formed when sinkholes became filled with salt water. The water moves along the ocean floor at a rate of half a mile per day. It's like a whole new world below the surface of the sea. If this river were on land, it would be the 6th largest river in the world. Would you like to take a deep-sea adventure to visit this river? Let us know in the comment section down below.
A river
The pyramid
underwater.
Of Yanagani. A scuba instructor dived off the coast of the Japanese island Yanagani in 1996, and what he discovered was shocking. Hidden below the surface was a perfectly designed pyramid, complete with steps, columns, and a human face carved inside the rocks. In the following years,
Now, this is another country. This is an Asian country. The Bible didn't say that he just flooded Egypt. It said he flooded the world. This is another ruin in a different part of the world.
experts visited the underwater site and concluded it had been man-made in approximately 10,000 BC. It's been said that the pyramid sunk into the ocean after a massive earthquake. The Lion City. In 1959, the ancient Chinese city known as Lion City was flooded on purpose to make room for a new hydroelectric power station. But then the government forgot about the city for years. It wasn't until 2001 when the government decided to rediscover the city through diving expeditions. Lion City dates back to 621 AD, and even after being submerged below water for years, it's still in pristine condition.
How do you
Divers
forget you
discovered
flooded
that
a
many
city?
of the structures, carvings, and lion statues were still preserved, and the water had protected.
You don't
from
forget that you
natural
flooded the
erosion.
city.
Deep in the Baltic Sea.
Hey man, what you getting ready to do? Man, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I know that's why I asked what you getting ready to do, because you like you thinking real hard about something. What you thinking about? Nah, I just forgot something. I don't know what it was. What's the last thing you did? The last thing I was doing, I was flooding this. Oh, I flooded this city. We gotta go back. Like, you forgot you flooded the city? People dying, screaming. Oh man, I totally forgot. Well, too late now. Like, yo, some of the things you hear on the internet
Swedish
is.
divers uncovered a bizarre discovery on the floor
Come
of
on.
the Baltic Sea. Measuring 60 meters in diameter and standing on tall pillars, divers believed it may have been a UFO. The diving team also noticed a staircase with a hole leading into the interior of the object, and they also claimed their electrical equipment stopped working as soon as they swam closer to the object. We may never know if it's an actual alien spacecraft, but we wouldn't be surprised if it was. Do you think it's possible a UFO crashed into the Baltic Sea and sunk down deep into the water? Let us know
I'm
what
not
you
with the
think down
Independence Day
below.
theories. I ain't with
Sunken
all
Pirate
that.
City at Port Royal. The city of Port
know
Royal,
about that,
Jamaica,
G.
was inhabited by unruly pirates up until 1692. A huge earthquake and tsunami shook the wet and sandy foundation of the town and sunk it into the Caribbean. Excavations have recovered historical documents, preserved food, and various buildings. The city had plans to turn the sunken city into a tourist destination, but for now, it has practically been abandoned. Would you travel to Jamaica to see this pirate city? The
Not to see the
Titanic.
Pirate City, but
This
I'd definitely travel to
legendary ship
Jamaica.
sank in the North Atlantic Ocean on the morning
Yeah,
of
man.
April 15th, 1912. After colliding with an iceberg during its maiden voyage, the RMS Titanic sank to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, that's the one with
wreckage
where
wasn't
the
found
movie where the
until
dude was like,
1985 when the ship was discovered 12,400 feet below the surface of the water. Over time, the ship's roof have caved in and the decks have weakened, but it's still amazing to see photos of this legendary ship that's a part of world history. Underwater circles. A scuba diver stumbled upon a pretty interesting sight off the coast of Japan. These geometric sand patterns were found 80 feet below sea level
Probably
and
a
6
fish.
feet in diameter. Known as the Mystery Circle, many people believe
Knock
the
on the wrong
pattern was
door.
created by a UFO, but it was later confirmed that it was actually the work of Japanese pufferfish. The fish create the pattern
on,
during their
eBay.
mating ritual as a way to protect their eggs. Pretty interesting, don't you think? A whale washes ashore. There's no telling what will wash ashore on any given day. Due to natural causes or after being hit by a boat propeller, massive whales have made their way on shore. Beachgoers are usually perplexed and a little afraid to see these
Oh, mess with the
15,000-pound creatures so close to land.
you see that? Let's say if this was real. You know people do stuff like this? see this big old fish, and you gonna sit up in there. Dude gonna sit up in here in his Cisco one piece speedo, while a 40,000 whale washes across the sea. Like, who told you to make that fashion? You know what? I ain't got nothing to say about that, bro. If he want to do the busted challenge, that's on
Some
him.
whales and sharks will even
It's
beach
weird.
themselves.
I wouldn't do it.
Mass strandings of marine mammals date back to the days of Aristotle. Have you ever seen a beached animal? Leave your reply down below in the comment section, and you might even get a reply from us. Underwater Sculpture Park. The world's first underwater sculpture park was created in the Caribbean Sea just west of Grenada. Designed by British sculptor Jason Decatur Taylor, the submerged museum is open for public viewing. Sculptures include statues of people from the local community, including a circle of children holding hands, a man working at his desk with a typewriter, and a life-size man riding a bicycle. Would you like to visit this Caribbean attraction one day? Which of these underwater findings did you love the most? Leave us a comment, and the most original reply will
All right,
get
so look, I'm out for that. But y'all see the stuff there? Not this man-made thing at the end. I don't know what that was about. Cause you just out here creating. Like you see how deep that wasn't. That was very shallow. You could still see the sun really good. You know what I mean? From where they was at in that water, it's probably like 30 feet, maybe. You know what I mean? Something deep like that, which is still a lot. It's still deep though. Like, listen, I don't swim like. I ain't going underneath my height. You heard? I can swim though. Don't get it twisted. I done took the swim lesson and everything. I can dive off of anything and then swim and then make it. Like I can survive. Like it's no nothing. But I'm not just going out there for fun. But me saying that, yo, them other places. You see how dark the water was? A river under the water. And yet still people question if the earth really flooded. I don't got too much more to say. So I ain't gonna say nothing about what I think about this. What do you think about it? What do you think? Let me know. What do you think? Then yeah, we'll converse in the comments. I'm not gonna let you know what I think on this. I want you to think about it. You feel me? So on this Think About That Tuesday, just think about that. An underwater river. With that being said, hope y'all have a good, blessed rest of your day, time, whatever you're doing. Take it easy. Follow the steps of Yah. And I'm out.